And we're about to be live. Okay, go here. Do this. Nice, should be fine now. Okay, YouTube is live. Twitch probably live as well. I can't check right now. Okay, looks about right. All new Kyoku. Oh my god. Hold up, isn't that song copyrighted? Does streamer mode not actually mute this song in this situation? That's interesting. Thanks again for the excellent sincere uploads. No problem, and welcome to stream, brother. Well, I mean, if the stream gets muted, then you know, it's not my fault. Yeah, welcome to stream, everyone. I couldn't understand what they were saying. They were like, listen to our song, or something like that. Or listen to our music, rather. Listen to our sound, to be more precise. Like, open your ears. Mimio Sumase? Yeah, Mimio Sumase is basically like, open your ears. Sounds really weird. Anyway, chat seems to be working. Nice. Whenever I start a stream, it takes like a few minutes for the chat to actually show up, but then it's fine afterwards. Okay, so what we're doing today? Today we're going to roll on the Nees. That's going to be the first thing we're going to do. If I don't get them, I don't get them. Like, this is bonus, right? I'm not going to roll like a normal person. If I was like normally playing this game, like just a regular player, I would probably not roll them right now because I don't need them. But because I'm both streaming and making content about the game, like also videos, I kind of feel like I have to. Which, like I said, if you're a normal person, you might not you shouldn't probably just roll on everything that you see. That might not be the best idea. I think it's only a single roll left on the daily banner for something to happen. Super fast chat is available only for 1080p max. You complete via A1 and A3 home and it changed the way you play the entire game. Yeah, they're extremely powerful. That's gonna absolutely change everything about the game. But for now, it's time to get some stuff. But by the way, it doesn't really matter specifically about the Nees. I kind of want to. I just want more 5 stars. Just give me more 5 stars. Ooh, that's a bad miss. Okay. Could have been better. Nope, that ain't it. It's okay, it's okay. We have like, how much do we have? Like 100 rolls or something in total? Statistically, we should be getting like 2 to 3 5 stars in 100 rolls. Statistically. Yeah, that's the first one, look at that. But the chance of it being one of the Nees is only like 50-50. So just like in the Holy Games, we have to hit the 50-50. That's this one of them already. We got one of them already. quick it's Tsukasa. I don't really care specifically which of the two it is, but I mean, we got one already. Now we only gotta get Tsukuyo. Yeah, the animation doesn't happen, whoops, all the time. It only happens sometimes. A new medical has been up, wow. Wouldn't it be sad if we only got one of the Nees? Wouldn't that be sad? Could happen. Gotta manifest the Nees, come on. Manifest Destiny. Manifest Destiny, come on. Nope, that ain't it. I have a bunch left. I just pre-ordered a Switch 2 with all kinds of accessories, which means that I definitely have money left this month to whale in this game if I need to. Someone's talking about the animation. Nightclub. You wanted an animation? You want an animation? There's your fucking animation right there. It's the same one again. I just got her. I just got the animation for the same character again. I mean, sure, why not? I'm not gonna say no to that, right? I'm not gonna say no to that because, you know, debuff for A1 is kind of good. Who's gonna say no? There's only two people out there being mad like, oh no, it's the same character again. Not me. Not me. That ain't me. So looking good so far, but can we get some more? Can we get some more? Nope, nah, not quite. And they work very well with each other, absolutely. They're both basically made for each other in more ways than one. Yeah, I like the song a lot. As far as gacha songs go, this is up there. It's one of the best. Nah, not quite, not quite. We have two more. I'm not gonna go all the way to 200, like I'm not gonna wait or anything like that. If we don't get it, then whatever. I have no idea who's after this, by the way, but, you know, if necessary, we can bring out the wallet for the next gacha after this. Like I said, if we don't get it, it's fine. We got A1 success, I mean, that's already kind of fucking busted, man. Yeah, we already got some good stuff. That's totally fine. Whoa! Whoa! Jump scare? you fucking jump scare? Okay, sure. I thought that was the first orb that just popped up, but no, it was actually the last orb that transformed into something different. Okay, sure, no problem, no problem. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that. I mean, some people out there that might be sad. Oh, I didn't get it, Tsukuyo. Oh, isn't that sad? I got A1 Tsukasa my E2 finally. Who would ever be mad at that? Not me. Not me. I'm not gonna wail. I'm gonna wait until the next banner after this to see what we're gonna do. But yeah, that's pretty good. It's just only one of the two, but come on, come on. Don't have time for story. We need to get to, when is it? The personal unlocks on this one. Yeah, Amane Tsukasa, that's correct. I saw she's useful for the new score attack, and you don't need Tsukuyo either for her to work well. I still would have loved both, you know. But yeah, if I have to choose only one of the two, then probably it would be Tsukasa as the choice. That said, Ren A2 kind of does Tsukasa's job, so it's fine. There it is. I gotta pick up the other personal and then go back in to the gallery to check the other one. Meet him up for the next protagonist of 2 events and not in the game. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Aina's also missing. There's so many people still missing that we just brushed past. We're gonna have so many characters that we're gonna get at once, I feel like. Because they gotta catch up, man. Okay. Now that we have Tsukasa, that also means something very important. We have the bonus for the event now. Maybe not that important, but it is still a bonus. So we need Tsukasa, Reira, and Himika. I think I'm gonna make a... Don't need a new team for that. Oh no. This is Mabayu event. This is... that event. Oh, I'm gonna need to make a new one. Oh no. Only for now. Gonna be good later. So debuffer. Okay. But if people want to see my account, you can see what my account is right now, but everything is on screen. Like this. Okay, fire to bless me, got a few of those shots, go attack, which guarantees a 5-star in Singapore, and you got Mami! Oh my god, congratulations! In fact, I'm gonna get Mami in a second as well. Just you watch me. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it. I forgot some of the characters. I totally just didn't look at that. I think you take speed on that. I need Leila and Himika. Sure. Leila des. Yoroshiku ne. Fuck it, we'll take more help. Yeah, whatever, take this. A1 Yuri, Tsuruno. A1 Tsuruno is good. Why does everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people call her Yuri instead of Tsuruno? But only Tsuruno, I don't understand. Why? That's not her name? Seippai. All my life's power. Basically. Okay. Whoops. Me. Oh god, there's so much stuff to do once you get a new character. Gotta do all this stuff. Okay, so the A1 for debuffers is kind of important because it makes the debuffs last longer. Which, yeah, that's kind of important for debuffers because it makes you have to use your skills less, and it means you have to use your specials less. Because the special, that debuff only lasts 2 turns, which sounds pretty long because it only ticks down when bosses take a turn. But what against fast bosses? What against fast normal enemies? Like, you can't guarantee that. And sometimes it can help you not having to refresh it all the time. But more importantly, it makes you have to not use the skill all the time. Like, this is now, instead of 2 turns, this is now 3 turns. So now you only have to use the skill like once every 3 boss turns. That's really good. Okay, so I said I was gonna get Mami. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get her. Wasn't the score as fast? There you have it. Okay, 1 Mummy coming up, coming right up, coming right up, right here. Yeah, let's go. Oh, that's your account. I think that means we're gonna get a 5-star. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna get a 5-star right here. We have to check. Okay, that's. She's A4 now. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's kind of funny. She's the worst character in the game, by the way, but like by a lot. By a lot. Okay then. Well, sure. Let's just go. Yeah, it could have been worse. You know, it could have... Actually, no, it could have been worse. It's literally the worst character you could get. And I have her at A4. You know, I got 5 Momokos so far. 5. And I haven't even gotten like a single Sayaka, for example. I wouldn't even need Sayaka, but the point is... How the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, YouTube is kind of weird. Okay, that's number 500. Yeah, at least now she gets the extra turn. Now she's kind of good for this score attack. Woo woo. Isn't this score attack also Dark Week? Because I have Homura. Everyone needs Blue Girl. I agree. You definitely need a Yachi on their team at some point. Suggested elements of light, fire, and dark. Yeah, that means you're still not gonna use Momoko like at all. Wait, someone needs that. You need that. Come on, where is it? By the way, this effect sounds good, but it's not gonna be good enough for anyone to use. So, kind of pointless. Okay, so here's the... So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through the event battles. Then we're gonna do score attack, and we're gonna see how far we're gonna get with score attack, because I don't know if we're gonna go all the way to the very end of score attack, like beating the final stage. We don't really have to beat the final stage. Really don't have to. It's more so just seeing how far we can get. And that's basically it. Just see how far we can get. Put for only gives me 3 Momoko. Yeah, that happens. Momoko is just like that. You're not rolling in like last week trying to gamble from Mabayu. They're both really good, right? There's no reason to be sad about it. Yeah. Probably a needle with double breaker strat. Yeah. This is good. Could we... no, I don't think so. Can you get enough key shards to get another 5-star? We might be able to, actually. I didn't check. We may have enough. Maybe I can still make the mommy happen, who knows? Okay, with that we have score attack unlocked, because you actually need to do a little bit of the event to even unlock score attack, because you can't do it otherwise. The Twinergy. I don't know if I could have gotten enough to actually buy a Rainbow Orb, because I actually need a Rainbow Orb for Tsukasa, but for a debuff, I guess it's not that important. Hey, welcome to the stream, by the way, everyone. Hey! Oh, we're gonna get probably a Rainbow Orb from score attack anyway. I see you got the one I wanted. You know me. Wait, we already have score attack 13? They just allow you to do that now? That's new. I think last score attack you also had to start from 1 again. I'm not quite sure, but I think that was the case. So, what's off the Commoner's Horse? You can immediately see strategy hint. Oh my god, look at that. Stuff. Those are not a lot of resistances. This thing is very weak to Curse and Burn. You see Break bonus? Okay. The boss's ability applies an effect that reduces damage taken. The effect decreases in strength as minions are defeated. So once again the same as in Tower. And can be fully removed once 2 minions are found. Only 2? Okay, that's not a lot. This boss also uses attack debuffs and break gauge depletion resistance buffs. So be sure to check the buff debuff screen to plot your next moves carefully. I see, I see. So we're gonna need Mabayu. We're gonna use Skasa. Or do we? Actually, we just got A2 Ren, but it's got wound resistance. We're gonna use Skasa. Let's check the rewards. There's a Rainbow Orb in there, which you can use on Skasa to get her higher up. So 30 might be a bit much. Maybe not. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna need a special team for this, though. Said you find this thing for an hour. I was doing it again. Ooh. The fact can be removed. Yes, you're supposed to like debuff remove stuff. So we gotta have Homu. We gotta have Kirika. Gotta have this. Actually, you go over here. Gotta have this. That one was a light, right? Yeah, of course it's light because you have Tsukasa. Yeah, we're gonna use Mummy probably for the other one. Okay, and then we're gonna put Tsuruno there. Should we use Mabayu instead? Because Mabayu can remove debuffs. I don't know how strong the attack debuff is. Also, we're gonna... Let's just do it without first and then see. We're gonna see afterwards how much of a deal it is. Yeah, this is gonna trigger all the time. That's good. Let's stop your Angle 11 was the easiest score attack in my opinion. Oh, interesting. So we're gonna start on 13, which is a bit higher than that, but maybe it was actually gonna be easy. We'll see. So by the way, this is... Yeah, I think you actually need to use this one instead. Yeah, more speed. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then we need attack, we need... should we go speed? Could go speed here. No, I think we need MP recovery. And then defense. Good, that's how quick you that's how quickly you select your stuff. Okay, let's see what happens. If debuffs really are that big of a deal, we're gonna have to swap in Mabayu, but for now I think this is fine. Let's just see what happens. Top comps use Mabayu apparently. That's what I would assume to get rid of the debuff. Oh boy, we don't have sound. I'm gonna put on some of my own stuff. It's time, as usual, for me to have my own music. Where is it? Give me this, give me that. For this thing, what can we use for this thing? This thing is kind of weird, isn't it? Do I think it's kind of weird? Maybe. Oh, maybe? Maybe this one? This might be a bit loud again for a second. Hold up. Let's use this one. See if maybe this one's good enough. Nah, we don't want anything too weird and ominous. It's gotta be fun. Yeah, let's do something more interesting. Come on, where is it? So the debuffs should be... Okay, here's the thing. All of the debuffs have the same icon. They're gonna change this. They gotta change this. The debuffs all having the same icon is just not good enough. Dragongawa music, absolutely not. You're like Mummy Vampire or the Aqua single target breaker of a Stamina Banner. You gotta learn some names, but you missed everything. Well, don't worry, you're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna get it. You're gonna get it in the future at some point. Don't worry about it. A little bit louder, maybe. I didn't even look at the streamer. I don't know what happened. Oh, here's another thing. Can you check how strong the debuff is? Of course you fucking can't. Why? Just say how much it is. You can say it decreases by 50% or 10% or whatever. How much it is. It would be so much better to know. Because I wonder if you can actually know just from the value. Is this 20%? This is less than 20% right here. Like this plus 766 is less than the actual 20% from this, right? But is that just it? Is that all there is to it, or does this just not show up in the number? Like, I don't know. of course, my team is Homura, Ren, Tsukuyo, Kaide, and Mami. Yes, Ren's debuff with Tsukuyo. So you have damage taken up from all of this, and Ren's regular debuffs are defense down, and then on special both of them debuff the other thing. I would say they would stack rather well, but not as well as having another buffer instead. Like having a debuffer plus buffer is going, like if you have a mummy instead, like for example a Tsukasa and a mummy, is probably going to result in more damage increase than having a Tsukasa and like another debuffer like Ren, for example. That would be my guess. But it's still going to do a good for you, right? It's still going to be a good damage increase, so it's not terrible, it's not bad. It's okay, it's okay. Just want to get off the H2, you're +2 eventually. Oh, I hope so, I hope so. I wish the game showed how much health damage and attack would do, like it shows how breakbar damage. The thing is, it's not that easy because you'd have to factor in stuff like crits. Like you're not gonna know if you crit or not. So that's kind of not that easy. Just running out soon where you can wait like another turn. Okay, here we go. Gotta watch this. Current PvP team has Kirika, Reina, Pluvia, Felicia, and Homura. I was thinking of adding Mami once I build her. Who should I replace? Probably Homura, my guess. If your Felicia is good and your Pluvia is good, you're not gonna need a Homura. Yeah, so it's probably replace the Homura. Just got your first Yachiyo, congratulations! She's gonna do you well once the enemies are actually weak to Aqua, which right now basically no enemies weak to Aqua, but at some point the enemies are gonna be weak to Aqua, and at that point Yachiyo is gonna be really good. But that might take a really long time, like we don't know when that's gonna happen. That was only round 1, by the way. They only just started Cycle 2. Is there any souls left to draw from? Sadly, yeah. Still a better idea of how much you're doing. True. Still I think it would work out, sadly. Okay. Bonk. Our buffs are not really strong enough. Also, where are our shields? What shields? The boss has no damage though, so that's good. Hey Rabbit Rampage, welcome to the stream. How's it going, my guy or girl? Things that Felicia would be if only I had Ren for support. Pluvia on the other hand is at 8-2 with MP recovery pod, rest also shield. You can still try it without Homura. You should probably be fine, is my guess. Okay, nice. Bonus turn. That one's a little wasted. Let's not do it right now. Testing after a bit of mummy guess, yeah. There's no problem in testing, right? You might lose a few battles in PvP, but that's not that bad. Nice. That's gonna be max break. We should probably wait until the next turn starts. Now next turn has started, now we might be able to get another bonus turn on Homura. Bonus turn? Nice, we're gonna have a bonus turn. And another normal turn. And just another ult, so get another turn. Oh, can you look at the time? Look, I think the time says my fucking turn right now. Oh, here's another turn. Look at that. Nice. Okay, it's not quite dead yet, but it will be in a bit. $15 the maximum number of pulls you can do the fade with. Oh, we're gonna get 30. We're gonna get 30 in total. But after 15 you can buy the free 5-star key. Let me give speed and I neither von that needle. Speed is good on basically everything. But specifically like tough bosses. Speed usually does really well. Okay, do we need to refresh debuffs? We still have like a turn on debuffs on like almost everyone? Oh, that guy's so close to being dead. He's gonna die any moment now. Come on, bonus turn! Bonus turn! I think we could dash on the boss. Actually, no, the boss is gonna take a lot less damage until the other ad dies, so it's not that important. But we should still do it just for breaking, actually. More block damage on this guy. So you get 2 free 5-star keys if you don't miss any filet reviews. Sadly, you only get 1, because there's only 1 in the shop, as far as I know. But there's other keys in the shop, like after that you can buy normal keys, at least, from the shop. So you can still only at maximum get 1. Fuck the shield. Mommy no die in turn 1, you made it. Yeah, we're almost there. Like, we're not actually that far from it. So I think the boss is gonna die a lot faster after this thing dies. You can also get rid of the boss's defense buff by doing this. Okay, here comes Homo again, doing Homo things. Saying bam, here's the Homo. Debuff actually ran out, so we should refresh. Bonk. I should have checked the attack before this, by the way. You can still see it sees that it increases attack by 20%, which means this blue number should reach something like 630 maybe? 640 almost. But instead it reads plus 63. So, you can do the math on how strong this is. I think it's about 20% actually. I think. I'm not 100% certain. Bonus turn. Bonk. Gonna get a full up turn in a second. Okay, not quite yet. It's supposed to absolutely not require a healer. Probably doesn't even require someone defensive, to be fair. Yeah, you can probably do this without a sustain if you have a lot of damage, like break damage. I mean, yeah, I can probably use a Mabiyu instead of the Kirika. It might actually just work. I should have used the skill actually. That was pointless. Because the damage is so low. Like the heals I get from just breaking with Madoka almost like counteract the boss's damage. It's insane. Yeah, be a bit slower, please. I need more turns. I want more turns. Okay, that's this guy down. We're still only on turn 5. Other people said they fought this boss for like 50 turns or something. But then again, they might have fought it on like higher difficulty. Okay, now we actually need to get to ult quickly. Tsukasa's already next. Good. Tsukasa's really fast, by the way, as well. Especially if we use normal attack. He gets more speed if you do that. Okay. Okay. So you don't need to kill these 2 ads, because it said something like, oh, after the first 2 ads, the boss takes normal amounts of damage, so we don't need to worry now. Yeah, 2 ways as you just break depletion seal. Yeah, you can also just remove the buff, the break depletion buff. Now we can break the boss again and then do a bunch of damage. I'd like more MP, please. Sadly, Tsukasa only removes like 1 debuff at a time. You could run in extra breakout buff instead of Kiriko and risk it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're about to break the boss, so this makes sense. Okay, looking good so far. They can't even touch us, really. It's like nothing. It's like 400 damage. Okay, it's time to go. Is it worth doing this? Don't think so. Okay, come on. More follow-up attacks. Get a double turn here. This is gonna take a while. So how are you guys doing, by the way? Are you guys having fun? Have you guys been doing score attack? Has been going well for you? Has the day been going well for you generally? Have you rolled on the knees and have you gotten the knees? Really important stuff. We're gonna get more bonus turns, by the way, because we're gonna max break these sides as well. Can't wait to do it right now. Bonus turn! Bonus turn! Sadly we couldn't get one more bonus turn because you're gonna get like 1 per turn, I think. I'm still salty about having Mario God. Ooh. These want to be standard, so we're gonna get more opportunities to get her. Was having fun using Kalin for once? Oh, she would actually do quite well here, I guess. What am I doing? Okay, I actually want some shields now. For this and that. I found a K in difficulty 11 with Morkel. Yeah, let's have you with max damage. Oh yeah, you can absolutely... Yeah, if you cleave the ads, you get a lot of max damage at once. I think that's why I've seen the actual highest rankers actually use Odiko to just nuke the ads together with the boss and get a lot of score from that. What can be useful once? Yeah, that's actually pretty good, right? Bonk. Maybe Morko is better. He might actually be... Now that she actually has a 4, she could actually, at least for a high score, be better than my Homura. Although Homura also cleaves, so it's not like Homura is bad for a score. Okay, I would like to be slow, please. For a long time. Yeah, now she might actually be really good, but she's not gonna be better than my Homura. I'm pretty certain. No, don't do that yet because your Homura already has a turn. And now we do it. Was that really the good idea? Whatever. There you go. I'm trying to score attack only during 14 and character stay alive. We don't do a lot of damage. Yeah, the damage seems to kind of be a problem, like a really big problem. Like, it's just taking so long. Like, Jesus Christ, it's taking long. And I'm dealing good damage, you can tell I'm dealing good damage, it's just, holy shit, this is taking long as fuck. Like, I'm on 9 right now, like 56 is still a really long time, but I can see how you would get there. The boss is only like half dead. The follow-up attack actually helped me damage the boss a bit more. I think a boxing match lasted that long. Might last that long if Akira gets put into the game and she sucks. Then you're gonna see that. Well, she doesn't do boxing, but you know, Judy does boxing, or rather Judy's dad does boxing. But she does a little bit of it as well. She boxes kids on the street. She does street fighting. Not because Judy does like professional street fighting or anything like that, Judy just likes beating people up. I should have waited with that because the boss is probably gonna buff itself right now. That's how we all got half an hour already. Bonus turn? No. Dang it. Yep, there you go. It doesn't do that much though. Bonk. Keep bonking the boss. That's important. We're gonna plug up a start of 2 arena. Wait for quicker breaks. I don't know if... Yeah, I don't think Dana would help that much here. You probably would use Iroha actually instead of Dana because the boss is light weak. Okay, get rid of that debuff. Please go away. Debuff, debuff, go away. Don't come again. Okay, so you can see right now she has plus 2,419. Let me take an image of that. Oops, there you go. I have an image. So if the boss does... the boss is not going to use its attack debuff right now though. So we have the 20% from this and 20% from somewhere else. We use Tsukuyo. Yeah, Tsukuyo would be really good here, obviously, but I don't think she's like a must-have or anything like that. Okay, we might... I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill the boss during this one because we have like a perfect setup and we don't really have a perfect setup for this. Okay, higher break bonus, please. Joka and Momoko? Yeah, they would work too. Momoko probably better than Yeah, Momoko probably does better here than Kyoko because Momoko has cleave, so you can get better high score by cleaving the side ads down. Isn't Kyoko like those the Homura? Not quite. Like not at all actually. It's kind of like a single target burster, but yeah, it's just kind of quite different actually. Oh, bonus turn. We need that. Okay, we're not gonna get it, but we're not too far away actually. Guess we're gonna get some more turns here. We need like super crits, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah. Well, we can do one more break, guys. We can just play for one more break, dude. Jesus Christ, this is taking so long. We're gonna kill this thing in like 13 cycles. Jesus Christ. Is that really necessary? This music is looped like 5 times and it lasts like 5 minutes? 5.5 minutes? $31, Jesus, this might have been a mistake. Maybe they kind of overdid it a bit. I get the idea was that they didn't have bosses that died too quickly, because the last few score attacks, there were actually bosses that died like too quickly. Like if you want to get a really high score on some of the bosses that weren't the final bosses, right? You were doing some of the middle bosses, or like the middle towards the end bosses, like 75% of the way through score attack. If you wanted to do a boss like that and you wanted to rank really highly or just do well, the boss would usually just die before you actually have a perfect setup. So maybe that's why they increased the HP, but they increased the HP by like, not just by like twice, they increased it by like 10 times as much. Maybe that was a bit much. Maybe we've gone a bit too far. See someone is Tsuru in the top 3? Oh, Tsuru would actually do really well because you can crit really high with Tsuru, of course. Okay, we also have another shot here of getting another high score if we hit the boss really hard. Oh, we're not going to be able to hit the boss really hard because it's going to die before it reaches the maximum score point. Maximum break point, what am I saying? This one is forgiving, but this one is not like interesting to fight, like in any way. We had better RNG, not cleansing your time team died. Yeah, that could happen. Like last time was more about can you survive while dealing damage. This one is can you not fall asleep while dealing damage. Yeah, let's not do that. What do your stats give anyway? Defense and damage taken. Then additionally, damage taken from dark and damage taken from light. Yeah, that one's gonna be dead before it uses the high break bonus, so I can't really go for another high score. Yeah, whatever. Just win. Just win, please. Yay! Oh god. Yay! 12 rounds. Oh my god, look at the stuff we got. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of stuff. Jesus fuck. Oh my god, it keeps going. Oh wow. That was a lot of stuff. We get like everything from got everything from high score at least, but from total score we could get a little bit more. We could get like double the total score. Yeah, but look at all the stuff. This is like not really important stuff. All the important stuff we already got. Whew, that was quite something. I felt like that took half a fucking hour. Okay, it didn't quite take half an hour, but it almost. Jesus Christ. Like 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, I think. Okay, we got some keys. I'm gonna use the keys. We're gonna maybe get some really good stuff. Ooh! Yeah, you wanna get some mummy, right? You wanna get some mummy, you wanna get some. That's not mummy at all. That's not mummy at all! Get the fuck out of here, that's not mummy! What the fuck? That's not right. Jesus. Getting swamped by people, not Mummy today. I do actually need more Mummy because she scales really well with Ascensions, like really, really well with Ascensions. Okay, we didn't quite get her. It's okay, we still have more. We have 2 of these keys. I think we got the shard fate with as well. Okay, come on. You can also get 5 stars from the 4-star keys, by the way. Same rate, 3%. Okay, didn't get one, that's fine. Okay, but I think we have enough shards. Okay, we still have another shot at Mummy, come on. Momura doesn't scale that well with Ascensions, but I wouldn't be mad about her. Actually, you can't even get Momura yet, she's not in the pool. Okay, come on. Do it, 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 do it. That's not Mummy either. That's not Mummy either. I want my money back. Shit, I guess that money is, all that money is gone, eh? Fuck, we're not seeing that money again. Whatever. You know what? I'm not going to be streaming at that point, but during today's daily reset, I'm going to be getting another 5-star key, and maybe then it's going to be Mummy. Maybe then we're actually going to see it, right? Right? I also take an A4 defender because we're kind of missing an A4 defender. Isn't Arena good? Yeah, Arena is actually really good. But right now, basically, there's not a single enemy right now that's actually like Aqua weak where it matters. So we're kind of missing like places to use Arena. I know she's really good in PvP, but the only team that is better than my current team that uses Arena requires Reyna to be A4, which she's not. So yeah. Okay, let's do something crazy. So we're gonna use sample type なんですけど. Yeah, she's not the type to take walks, I guess. Why do we have this one on there? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't this one not be on here? I used the wrong one last time. Not a big deal. Okay, Bayou time, and we can now do this. Whoop, to 101. We're missing light orbs. Of course we're missing light orbs. Because who the fuck has light orbs in this economy? But how does she even scale? Is the damage taken up scales with this? Okay. Special. The defense does not scale. That's perfect, because that's really good. That means you're going to get defense 30% at all levels. This speed, yeah, that part doesn't really matter that much. I mean, the speed is really important, but the other parts are also really good. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Scales not too well, which is actually good, because that means that she's going to be good at low investment. Nice. Why is Exeter making a lot of light and dark types? Well, you see, what they want to do is they want to sell you these units from a gameplay perspective as well. So what they're doing is right now they're putting a lot of enemies into the game that are weak to light and dark. So against light and dark enemies, specifically in score attack and tower and chaos, elemental resistances can be quite devastating, and the bonus effects that enemies get against characters that aren't with the correct elements are really devastating. So they want to make sure that your characters are the best they can be. So they're going to give you light and dark characters against light and dark enemies to make them look really good and make you want to use these characters, and specifically telling you, hey, if you want to beat this content, if you want to beat chaos, if you want to beat high tower, maybe not high tower, but if you want to beat score attack, guess you gotta roll for these characters. That's basically the idea. They're making sure that the whales have a reason to actually wail for these characters. But once that changes, once that like future chaos boss is released that, for example, are weak to fire and aqua, they're gonna say, okay, now that Fire and Aqua boss is released, now you're gonna have to roll for Fire and Aqua characters. So they're gonna release a whole bunch of Fire and Aqua characters. Stuff like that. That's basically the idea. Yeah. My phone has never... Now I'm playing the game and the fight's been going for so long, my game started lagging. Ooh. Lag is never good. I think we keep going. I need a different piece of music, by the way. How about this one? This one is a theme of a horse. This is a theme of a horse. It's perfect. You can tell this is a horse theme. So we might actually die now because I don't know if I have enough defensives. I probably shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Even voice any forward game. Like I said, once the meta moves on, let's say for example they're gonna make some void enemies soon. Then we don't have to worry, because then we're gonna have they're gonna release void characters when void enemies get released into the game. Mario's buff does not affect the whole team, but ability, haste enchantment. Where is it? Ascension effect. No, that's not it. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. From Mormura. On battle skill use, advances all allies' action order by 5%. That's the effect you saw on everyone. I don't think we have defenses, by the way. Like, I don't really think we do. To debuff these enemies as hard as we can. We should have placed Mummy with Mabayu instead of Kirikon there? Probably, but I want to see how well this goes. We are going to receive heals from when Madoka breaks, by the way. So it's not actually as bad as it looks. the back-to-back special, that's just... the back-to-back special is just... wow, that's just... wow. BM. We actually need him to lay low for a second. I was thinking best gun action. Oh, I love Mabayu. Have you seen Scene Zero? I've kind of uploaded it to my YouTube, so you may have seen Zero as well. But yeah, by the way, this music is a little bit loud in the other. If you have seen Scene Zero from my channel uploads, Mabayu is so good. She's just a great character. We love Mabayu in this house. I don't own this house, this is just my house. Madoka coming in with that clutch HP recovery. Mami is not gonna get the next increase, but that's okay. I think I need to do this. No, I think we do this. Maybe I should have targeted the other guy for the full-up attack. Okay, who is getting out? I think this one's getting out. Which means we actually need to use it immediately. Get cutaway here. That's a lot of damage, by the way. Yeah, we really needed to do more damage. We didn't quite get a good setup for that, sadly. As someone who's a figure, I connect heavily with Mabayu, except that I don't have a girlfriend. Technically, neither does Mabayu, because Homura doesn't quite like her. She kind of like... she tolerates her, okay? Homura tolerates her. Bonk. He was about to run out, but I think we still have a turn left on doing that. FF formula, yeah, that's right, Nyantu. We got the FF formula. Although it's not gonna help us stay alive, I think, because Mummy is dropping lower and lower. And you can kind of see why specifically Mummy is dropping lower. Here's the question to chat: why specifically Mummy dropping faster than everyone else? It's a very simple answer. You probably know it. And specifically, Mummy is dropping so much lower. Mummy with a love triangle. Mummy doesn't have a shot at Mario. Come on. My comment description has Mario, please come home. Just an asset over best girl. Like I said, you're gonna get her at some point. Don't worry about it. It's more important that you have the resources ready, that when she comes home, that you can immediately give her a good home. Mummy is grass. And why is that important, No Name? Why is that important? Because her ass is grass, indeed. She's going insane how long the battle is going. Absolutely. She's about to end herself. I don't know. Takes more damage from her light and dark units. But why specifically? Why specifically in this fight? First frames are quite Mummy friends her, but she died in labyrinth away for Mummy's threats. She totally thought Mummy killed her though. She totally starts the next cycle going, holy shit, that Mummy girl totally fucking killed me. Hey, what's up, Mayfire? How's it going? Yeah, it's because Mummy is not of the enemy's weak element, is the reason. Okay, this guy's basically there. We don't need to worry about Homer doing enough damage to this one. Maybe we should have worried a little bit. Yoyu means surplus or overflow, or just having more than enough. Which Yoyu Aruga probably means I still have enough left in the tank, something like that. Which might be something you only at lower HP. We're still good to us. Hope the Army Sisters sent first 10 pull 5-star Emos Iroha. I mean, it could have been nothing, or it could have been nothing on your first 10 roll, so it's not that bad, right? Yeah, maybe we realized in film 2 that Mummy didn't kill her. I mean, in a sense, let's be real. Mummy totally still killed her, because she basically, like, she must have known that there was a familiar nearby, right? Because magical girls, they can detect familiars if they're actually like searching for familiars. Mummy must have known there was a familiar nearby, okay? Secondly, she was still in the vicinity while Mabayu was screaming for help and she didn't do anything. So in a way, she still got Mabayu killed like intentionally. Like Mummy still basically killed Mabayu in the first cycle. Like intentionally. You can't say that it wasn't. You can't say that she didn't, because she very much did. Oh yeah, that refresh button fast because I need it. It would have helped really much on quite a lot on this one, yeah. Yeah, my timing on the cutaway didn't work at all. But I think we're still gonna be good. Keep getting double E-Hard exists and randomly stumble upon ranks on PvP teams. In PvP, oh my god, that must be very easy victories. You should savor those weak teams to fight to get those easy victories from. Like, they aren't for granted. Ow. Mummy is having some trouble. I need that break. Okay, Homer's getting a double turn, but she doesn't have skill points for both. But she only needs to have skill points for one for this to be good enough. Next time put mic on, if you recover you won't have a problem. Trust. You're laughing, like you're joking, but there is actually a way that could actually be real. Like that could actually be a thing, as dumb as it sounds. Yeah, it is indeed. Okay, gonna get a turn right here. Homura gets so many easy turns. Do you like using irrational skill points? Yep. Because you can actually just normal attack with her all the time and it's really good. Mommy heard her screaming? Why would Mommy do that? Have you, Teen Sweets, have you read Zine Zero? Like, at least film 1 of Zine Zero. Just say, like, yes or no. So I'm aware. If it's a bit sudden, nothing will confirm. Yeah. You have to attack one enemy at a time instead of multiple. Yeah, but at least against like bosses like here, it's fine. God, it's very useful to do with Felicia the Wicked Witch. Ooh. Okay, we're actually gonna get a another go here because we have this and then we have this. But yeah, Teen Sweets, you've gotten up to the story in the game currently, like in Zine Zero. Yeah, because so what happens in Zine Zero at the very end of film 1 is that Mabayu wants to find out more about magical girls, so she follows Mami into an abandoned building or whatever, and then Mami is like, "I know you're following me. Stop following me, or I'm gonna fucking kill you." Mami's like, and Mabayu is like, "Holy shit, this girl is insane," and then walks away from Mami. And as soon as she walks away, she immediately finds herself in a labyrinth with a minion, right? With a familiar rather. And because Mabayu at that point doesn't know that she's a magical girl, because she just doesn't. It's kind of a weird thing, but yeah, she doesn't know she's a magical girl at that point. And so she just screams for help while trying to run away from this familiar, and then she dies. And I do think that Mami must have known there was a familiar in that abandoned building, because why else drag her all the way to an abandoned building? She also threatened to kill her, so that does not bode well for Mami. And thirdly, since it was like right there where Mami was, she definitely must have either heard the scream or realized that someone was in danger, and then just didn't help, because she wanted Mabayu to die at that point. I 100% believe that Mami intentionally got Mabayu killed in film 1. And if you're wondering why, it's not quite mentioned, but later on Homura talks to Mabayu about Mami and says like whenever Mami finds out the truth about magical girls, she like becomes a completely different person, and that different person is not afraid to kill people, right? And even though it's not said out loud, the idea is that it's sort of hinted at that Mami did find out in film 1 at some point that magical girls become witches, and because of that became really cold towards Mabayu and intended to get Mabayu killed so that she couldn't turn into a witch, right? That's the whole point of when Mami turns, she decides, oh, it's better to die than to become a witch, so she probably got Mabayu killed intentionally because she didn't want her to become a witch. So that's my guess. That she definitely got Mabayu killed on purpose because she found out the truth and wanted to get her killed. We're about to take a lot of damage and we can't break that quickly, so I think Mami is gonna be cooked very soon. I always thought that Mami knew Mami was magical, so she thought she could handle herself, but that doesn't really seem like anything Mami would do. Yeah, I actually knew that Mami was a magical girl, but even then, not every magical girl can handle herself. As we see with Mabayu, because even when Mabayu recognizes she's a magical girl, she still can't handle herself and almost dies to a minion. Mami had to hear her scream and had heard her scream. Most likely had guilt feelings when Mami wasn't the threat. Mami knew the truth, she would be in Freak Out mode in film 1. She kind of is in Freak Out mode in film 1 though. Because she threatens to kill Mabayu, which is not something she would ever actually do. Because she didn't even know Mabayu at that point. She hadn't even seen her. That was the first time she even interacted with Mabayu, and she immediately said, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So she definitely was hostile at that point. Okay, that's one heal. We need to make sure we get as much heals as possible. So we have to not immediately break both at the same time. break one after another for more heals. Good. Okay. And this hit gives me another heal. If it actually breaks. Just because she found out the truth right away became a witch in the Portugal game. Yeah, but not always. She doesn't always become a witch immediately, right? Sometimes she can actually like sort of deal with it for a little, but she does become hostile. Mummy's most affected by the truth. Yeah. To attempt to face truth would be outright spoilers. Yeah, I know that there's other stuff specifically regarding that scene in the future. But if you just see all the way from like film 1 to film 4, that's basically the conclusion that you would have at this point, that this is exactly what happened. The only time she wants to kill us in film 2, 3, there's a psycho witch. Film 3... I don't think we see what even happens in film 3, because film 3, Mabuyu just fucking dies. Like immediately, like fucking immediately just dies. That's the shortest film I think in the entire film, because she just immediately dies. Look, sometimes you just have a bad day, sometimes you just immediately die. Shit happens. Oh, that was a terrible action advance. Oh no, why did I do that? I didn't even look at the thing. Shit happens. I don't think I'm gonna get enough for a bonus turn. Yeah, that kinda sucks. That's not enough, no! Okay, we're gonna have to get for another break. Mommy is starting to be in quite a lot of hurt. Last time I saw Cuba, you call him a stalker, yeah. The only reason I know about it is a YouTuber that analyzes witches. I don't remember that one. Film Mabuyu is invisible is watching If Soldier Turned Witches and About to Die. Yeah, she did watch that one. That's film 2. Yeah, that's film 2, I think. Yeah, this mummy is getting cooked, by the way. So here's the thing, this mummy is gonna die. The question is, can we kill the boss before mummy's buffs run out after she dies? Because those buffs are gonna run out really fucking fast once she dies. Because you take a lot of turns. So if you take a lot of turns, they buffs run out fast. Like it's not the end immediately if she dies. We're just gonna be out of buffs at that point. Okay, here's what we do. We don't waste that one and we wait for the first guy to come out. And now we do it. So now I can immediately work on the next break. Okay, we need to break the boss as soon as possible. We might be able to break the boss before the next boss turn, which would help out with Mummy not dying immediately. We're not gonna be able to do it though. What? We're like really far away from doing that. Oh no. I think this Mummy is cooked already. At least the boss is like halfway dead, right? Do we need the double model card? I think we do. Mummy's really fast anyway. Let's do Tsuruno instead. Yeah, I think after that I might use Tsuruno instead of Mummy. I like Mummy because she gives a lot of speed, and the speed is really good. Sadly, the boss has the finger right, we don't have the hold. Hey, Robert Citala, how is he locking the pulse? We got a Tsukasa, as you can see, and not just that. Where can you see it? Can you see it anywhere here? You can see it down here, I think. Ascension effects. We got A1 on Tsukasa. Got A1 Tsukasa. Mabu's immunity is completely explained, but it's mostly her light bending abilities, I assume. It's just me as Mummy and low max HP in general. Mummy is on the squishier side generally. Like if you compare the HP values, she has about as much HP as an attacker. An attacker are really squishy, right? And she has about as much as an attacker. That said, she has a bit more defense at least, so she has a little bit more defense, but if you compare that to a breaker, like breakers have a little bit more HP usually while having similar defense. Supports usually like buffers rather. Also debuffs I think have a little bit squishier. Breakers are sometimes on the tankier side, sometimes not. It's a bit of a toss-up. Attackers are usually really squishy. Healers and defenders are like the two that are actually tanky. Like, people forget about this, but healers are really tanky too, because healers have like a shit ton of HP. Like a A5 Kaide has like 14,000 HP or something, like absolutely insane. Wouldn't you see Matakami be better? No, because my Matakami is A0 and my Homura is A5. So that's way better. I think we need to use Homura immediately, just get a break. No, I don't think we should. No, we're not going to misplay just to keep Mami alive. If Mami dies, she dies. It's fine. She's good, actually. We don't have a good setup, like, at all, not even a little. This setup sucks. This setup actually fucking sucks. Oh no, we're gonna need another break after this. Yeah. Hold up, let me scroll up again. We've read all scenes ago and I have no idea how Mabi can move in time stuff. So, here's the thing about Mabiyu, about her powers. My idea, I'm gonna turn this on a little bit again, because I think it's actually way louder than I thought. Whoops. Get a 5. Fuck it, this is good enough. So here's the thing about Mabiyu's powers. Here's what I believe is going on with Mabiyu's powers. Let me do that immediately. It's not. I don't think it's ever said out loud what Mabiyu's powers actually are. People like put up a list. Like, here's the list of her abilities that she has. But I think her abilities more generally are that she is acting as the director. She's acting like a movie editor. She's the movie editor of Scene Zero in a way, right? And because of that, she has the powers of the movie director. Now, what does that mean? For example, she has the power to edit scenes by, for example, removing herself from a scene. Removing herself from a scene like an editor would just have a matte painting of someone and then paint over someone, right? That's basically one of her powers. She can edit herself out of a scene, right? What else can she do? Well, she can zoom in. This is the first thing that she does, is she can learn how to zoom in her eyesight somewhere really far in the distance, like far side, right? She can zoom in, like a movie editor, you can zoom in on a movie. What else can she do? She can translate someone's lip movements into actual speech and like understand what people are saying. Like adding subtitles. She can add subtitles to a movie. She can fast forward and look into the future, like she has future sight, which is like just skipping ahead a little bit, right? She can skip ahead in the movie, see what's happening in the future, and then go back and says, okay, I now have seen the future, right? I can see what's happening, right? So she basically acts completely outside of the rules of the movie, because I forgot to, I don't have the skill points for it, Skaza skill by the way, because she basically is the movie director of Scene Zero. Wait, I thought like Mabi gave her one. Okay, never mind. That's basically the idea. And I think that also leads to her not being affected by time stop. I'm not 100% certain how, but it does, I think. I haven't been paying attention much to the fight, by the way, but Mami is cooked. Yeah, Mami's dead. That's why we were sending home last time to comes to power. Yeah, Mami's on the map. Yeah, she's in there now. Only if I find another Mami increases AP recovery. That MP recovery. That's kind of like one of her most important things. How do I never have MP for this shit? Oh, because of Mami. That's why. But I need to use it anyway, like it's so important, dude. Wanna is better on a no sustain team? Oh, that's right. That part you're very much right about. Imagine except at a faster can increase MP recovery. Yeah, like proving you know. So yeah, that's why I believe that Mabiyu is immune to Homuda's time stop, is because she acts outside of the movie, basically. Bonus. You have mommy A2? Yep, I had. She's dead now. You gonna break here? It's not enough for that to get another one of these, so I think we have to do this for now. We actually can use a fucking debuff for once. Maybe has to use the spectator, basically. She's the ultimate spectator. Speed up stays on if she dies? I don't think it does. I think the speed up is dependent on her actually being on the team. Like, actually being alive. Yeah, that's not 20%, is it? Oh, there might be 20%. Hold up. Oh no, Homura gets 15% from support Kyoku. Right, this gives 15%, right? And if you look at her speed, that's 15%. So the 20% from Mummy is gone. Like that Mummy speed is gone when she dies. Had Mummy's wish to Mabayu's wish to be odd? No spoilers. I mean, I know about it, but you know what? I have to level my foster targets and I want to pull the twins. You can do that instead. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish now because I hope that even without the Mummy buffs we still finish because we at least have Mabayu buffs which are still extremely powerful. I need a bunch of skill points because I need Homura to pump out those skills. Additional turn, good. I know I can't use special here because she has double turn. Right? Yep, there we go. Okay, we still can't use him. Jesus! We get so many fucking turns! Turn after turn after turn after turn. It doesn't end because guess what? Here's another turn. You get like 4 turns. Jesus Christ! This shit is insane, dude. I suppose it's way tankier, yeah. But even then, Mabayu does fucking work, man. But you see, we still can't actually kill the boss now. Because Homura is really slow now. Without Mummy, we just lose so much speed. But I can get a bonus 10 with this. So you don't have any skill points left. We might still lose, by the way, because we're almost dead on a bunch of characters and we still need like another break from this. But we can kill maybe the boss between breaks because the boss is getting really low. And the bonus is only 300%. I think we can kill the boss between breaks. It's getting close. Okay, not like this though. Spot battle is longer than my put is not. Absolutely. I think we can do it. Come on. That's not a lot of damage. That is though. Dude, we gotta be able to do it. I can almost not see the HP bar anymore. Dude, this is so fucking close. Why did I cut it so close? Like, Tsukasa is dead, by the way, because the boss gets another turn right now. Never mind, we still got another turn. Jesus Christ! Ooh, the boss is about to buff itself, I think, with defense up or something like that. That's good, maybe it would be a clear combo. Yeah, but you have no skill points, sadly. Jesus Christ, that's the defense up, but it's okay, because the boss has like no HP. 67 HP! We need the debuff. Okay, debuff. And we got the debuff removal. We got the buff removal from this. Buff remove, nice. Tsukasa is dead, but it's okay. Because we got this. Easy. Come on, come on, that was so easy. What's our bonus points for having high HP at the end of the battle? Right? Right? Do we even get points for that? 18%. Come on, we got it. You only need to have more than 0%, right? Any number higher than 0%, it's good enough. And we got rank. You can't check it right now. Like, check out the rank. Get the rank 69. Come on. That's just nice. That's just nice. Come on. That's nice. Look at all those rewards we got. Oh, nice. Easy. Perfectly easy. hold up, my turn. I don't entirely have the sound file for that. Do we have another sound file for that? I guess we can do another turn.
Right here, right now.
Nice. I don't have any good ones. I need way better ones. Yeah? What did you say before? Yeah, that you can do it without sustain. Yeah, you can absolutely do it without sustain. You're right though that if I had like an A4 Madokami, I would absolutely use Madokami here because sustainless, of course, you're right that Madokami would be better if you're doing it sustainless. But A0 Madokami, I don't think does enough damage for it to be worth it. Because yeah, I survive, but I gotta kill the boss at some point and it would take like way longer. It reminds me of a Groomer Predator. Oof. That's something. Welcome to stream. We cleared Chaos Mode yet. We haven't done Chaos Mode yet, but we can do Chaos Mode today. In fact, I was actually going to stop here because Battle 15 is just going to take way too fucking long. It's going to take an hour. Like, Battle 15 is easily going to take an hour, and I kind of don't want to do that. But we still haven't done the first Battle of Chaos Mode yet. But I know how to do it now. I know how to do Chaos now. That's not Chaos. Why did I click on Tower? We've done 40 already. Good. I have not done Chaos Mode off camera. I'm only going to do that stuff on camera. That was indeed, yeah, Miko. That was indeed that. The common source, a frog or a horse? It's a horse. It's just a weird horse. So here's the thing about, where is it? Chaos. I have a super secret special thing that we're gonna do on Chaos. So what we need to do in order to beat Chaos is the following, and you're not gonna believe this. Fuck Breaker! You don't need a Breaker for this. We're gonna do Breakerless. We could actually do this. Oh, never mind. Fuck Breakers. We're doing this with Bio. What else we have? Okay, attack 20% and recovery, speed. I think you do need the speed on Kaede for the... No, you don't need the speed on Kaede anymore with this setup. At least, although the first turn is still gonna suck. Like, the first turn is still gonna be really weird, but I guess we can do something like this. Okay, now for certain. This will beat Chaos. Now, I'm not worrying about doing any of the special missions. Like, you see the best special missions? We're probably not gonna do 1.2 million damage in a single hit. We're not gonna clear in 2 rounds, but we could clear with 90% HP remaining. I think that one's a given. That one should be doable, right? Also, we're not gonna use Tsukasa because she doesn't help us survive. Mami Speed or Mami MP. In this case, I think I used Mami Speed. Did we use Mami Speed? I think it's Mami Speed. 4 more turns. Oh yeah, we need music again. We need something more insane. Insane. Oh my god. We can do a double Kaede turn to immediately cleanse after the boss takes turn. Okay, just don't get everyone poisoned, please. Good enough. And I put Rera in the middle, so now that when I heal both sides with Kaede, Rera actually gets the MP bonus from both. I think we're gonna do this now. Yeah, we're gonna have the skill points to share, to go around. Hold up. I can actually do that. So that's a name. Oof. I can't read that one. The first one. So that one is Hana? Hana? It's not Hana, is it? Hana? No. No, I cannot do that one. So how do we do this now? Because we're gonna have to fight for a really long time. We're definitely gonna use it every time we can. I think it's cool if Tsukuyo and Tsukasa have combo skill. They basically fight, like they resonate off of each other. So that kind of works anyway. When it's fast active will take a while, I don't think it's fully translated from record. Yeah. Okay. So basically we can go forever now, and because we can go forever, that means we can actually just do whatever we want. And just play the boss until we break. The only thing we have to do is now basically just wait with, we just wait with Data's special until we actually get the boss trigger, which is this. So when this boss trigger happens, we immediately use the Data ult. And we just do that for now until forever. And I think we actually do this so then we can give Data 2 auto attacks for more MP. Socko. Okay, no ailment damage, that's good. Guess most HP does die faster than score attack 1, will be fine. Yep. You can see we've already done a bunch of damage because Mabiyu buffs are pretty fucking strong. Ow! That could absolutely kill someone, like randomly. Yeah, A2, on A2 she cleanses on special. Let her heal a bit. Maybe you're the goat! And that's why I use the goat! We're still gonna use some skill points to just both heal on Kaede as well as make sure that we actually get the MP on Reida. I wonder if we're gonna get a scene 0 in the Holy Quintet like Mario. Yeah, probably will. Ow. Ow. Okay, we got it. We can actually trigger it with this now. And immediately do this. Bayo bayo, bayo bayo. Okay, this keeps it in check. We're almost there, guys. It didn't actually take as long as I thought. I thought without breakers it would take forever, and it does take a really fucking long time. But we're gonna get there. The only thing is that the boss has like these attacks where the boss attacks like a single character, right? And when you get the single character attack, it's possible for Reida to just get blown up and die immediately at that point, right? Like that can happen. Like this is not 100% safe. It's mostly safe, but not 100% safe. She can just suddenly explode. We need to heal. Okay, trigger it now. Slowly but surely. Well, sadly it's not quite surely because she will die to a single target attack. Where the fuck is my healer? Where the fuck are my turns? Oh, Kaede didn't take damage, and because Kaede didn't take damage, she didn't get launched far enough ahead. Yeah, shit like this can happen, by the way. I think we're actually just dead here. Yeah. Do we need more? Ooh. I'm fine? I don't know how, but we're fine. How the fuck did we survive that? What the fuck? I don't know how we survived that. Looks as the first time I'm become a magical and probably from the last for the boys not fight. Yep. That isn't the case. Okay, we're almost there. I think I gave you a survival blessing. Mabayu is... Marukami, yes. If there was Mabayu, like if Mabayu blessed you, you would die immediately probably. But Marukami, yes. She will make you survive. Should I give one here? Probably better here, because I think the boss might carpet me right now. So I just want to flash for my very nice for a second. Yep. Okay, please don't die. Okay, please don't die. Okay, no poison. We're still good. Good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're still trying chaos. We're not just gonna try chaos. We're gonna do chaos. We're gonna beat it. Okay, just I used that jet just to take a check. What happened? And we're good. Shit happens. But, you know what? I don't actually think it matters. It may not matter. Let me check. We can't break the boss right now, but we could maybe survive this. If we do this, we get 3, no, we get 2. We can not get hit with the passive if we do this and do 2 heals. I just need to keep everyone alive. I think we're good. Okay, give Marukami some MP. Okay, the boss hasn't triggered the passive yet. We have to go now, but we're gonna get hit with this poison, and this poison is gonna sting really fucking hard. But who's gonna trigger it? I think we have to stay on the down low a little bit, right? Mabayu is gonna take a double poison. Wait, is she double poison? Mabayu is gonna take a single poison. Mami is gonna take a double poison. Does Mami survive a double poison? I think she does. I think we survive here. I think we survive here. Okay, this is how many stacks? It's enough. Fuck it. We're gonna have to just get lucky that we don't die to poison, which I think we will. I think we actually will die to poison. Okay, at least Mami buffed, so even if Mami dies from this, she buffed at least. The boss is already this low, by the way. Marukami is too slow. Marukami is too fucking slow. We're gonna get 5% here, which isn't enough. We actually just lost because Marukami is not gonna get another fucking turn. That's sad. We actually just lost. Well, we're gonna have to go again. She wouldn't have been able to get enough MP, by the way, as well. Hold up. No, we still have this, right? We still have this. Hold up. No, we still have this. No, we still have it. Fuck it. We still have it. No, we're fine. We're fine. We got this. For damage. I don't think that's enough damage, by the way. Is it? Is it enough damage? That should be. Come on. Yeah, come on. We got this. Where is it? That's right. We didn't even clear with fucking HP remaining. Ah, shit. I thought we were gonna get that one. Well, we didn't even get a single one of the missions. Whatever. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. We didn't even get a single fucking mission. Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck. The clutch. Maba, you with the clutch. I did not see that happening. I really didn't see that happening. It just happened. I really thought we were cooked. I really thought we would have cooked as fuck. But we somehow did pull through. Nice, somehow. Okay, but here's the sad part. There's no fucking way we beat this one because look at the fucking elements. Fire, aqua, void. You fuck? You need Sayaka for this, by the way. Like, you need Sayaka. You need Sayaka. Oh shit, we have music as well. I like this one. This is so like it's theme 3, I think. Okay, grants 2 actions on odd-numbered turns, decreases damage dealt and break gauge depletion resist, and increases damage taken and debuff based on how many debuffs are applied. So you need to spam debuffs, right? Yeah. You need to spam debuffs. So actually Tsukasa would do really well here if Tsukasa wasn't light type, but you're gonna use Ren here. So you're gonna use Ren here, right? So Ren spams debuffs and makes sure the boss is weakened. Significantly increases all enemies' bear durability and HP recovery effects. Okay, and you have to rush the boss down. So you rush the boss down. And this is why you need an A4 defender, because an A4 defender counteracts the boss's passive by simply giving you a lot of defense. And by having a lot of defense, the barrier reduction doesn't matter, and HP recovery effect doesn't matter because you just don't take any damage. That's why. Okay. And I think the boss doesn't do much. Critical speed. Effect increases based on how few. Okay. Remove debuff type. Yeah, you just spam debuffs. But let's see what happens. We don't even have a breaker. Yeah, Monokama A0 is slow as fuck. Yatsu can finally shine. That's true. I will actually use Yatsu on this one. Oh, that fucking hurt. And this is not gonna heal for shit. That did fucking nothing. Ouch. Ooh. Ow. I think we may be cooked, guys. I think we may actually be fucking cooked. Like, oh shit. Yeah, I think we're cooked as fuck. Oof. Ow! Ow! That fucking hurts. I just finished Score Attack 14 with 74 rounds out of 7. Jesus fucking Christ! We did Score Attack 14 in, I think it took like 40 minutes? So it took us 40 minutes, but we didn't use sustain. We did it sustainless, right? We didn't use a healer, we didn't use a defender. We just fucking went in there and we did it. We got it. Sayaka does a lot of debuffs. Yeah, Sayaka does debuffs. Sayaka is an Aqua defender, and having her A4 gives the entire party defense up. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Regardless of that, what team would we even use here? So we have a Yachi. We're gonna use this. Break with this. Is Ren alone good enough? I don't think Ren is enough for this. Fires, we got Suruno. This is the best team I can muster, and this team is not good enough. But at least it's a full team. Like, at least it's a team that has like a breaker, and it has like a damage dealer, and it has the ability to increase damage. It has the ability to counter the damage, the boss's effects, and everything. Like, this team at least is capable of standing toe to toe with the boss for like half a turn at least. She needs this. We don't need ailment resistance. What is it? Ailment success chance up anymore on Ren because we have our A2 now. Yes. We do this. I think no. You need speed. Does that even matter? I think we just need speed on everyone. Jesus. Yeah, the speed as fuck. Yeah, we don't need ailment hit rate because we have A2. A2. So, by the way, if anyone doesn't know about why Ren A2 is so important. Whoops. Here's what Ren A2 does. Increases ailment hit rate by 80%. And on all allies attack to an enemy grant 1 additional master. So you basically get not quite twice as fast follow-up attacks, but you get a lot more follow-up attacks and you don't have to worry about ailment hit rate anymore. Awesome. This is freaking awesome. Nice. And then we have... That's not good enough. Whoops. I think we use this. Yeah, special attack damage standard. We hope we crit. We can actually use this now. Turn start run 2. Yeah, we definitely use this one now. So Tsukasa actually is still going to be used on this fight just as a support because he's a really good support for other debuffs. We actually have a good debuffer support now. This is the first like really good debuffer support that you would actually use, because the thing is, if you have Ren, you're gonna use Ren, so you're not gonna be using Ren as a support. But now you actually have the ability to use that. Nice. Yeah, Tin Sweets. I got her. When did I get her? I got her from the 5-star key. No. Wait, when did I get her Ren? I forgot. I got her at some point. Okay, and here. Wait, this is on skill. On basic attack. Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna give Mabayu to Tsuruno because Tsuruno's gonna use a lot of basic attacks. Moimora's not gonna use basic attacks. She's gonna use her skill every single time. So that's why we did that. By the way, about my Tsuruno, she's A5. She got it from shots if I recall correctly. Okay. Yeah, she's A5. I kind of got her A5. And not just that, she's actually A6 because I got her an additional time after I had her A5. So, it's kind of weird. I don't have Sayaka. Nope. I got 5 Momokos or something. Like, yeah, I got 5 Momokos after she got added to the base pool, but no Sayaka. And 2 Reinas. So I got 2 Reinas and like 5 Momokos after the pool updated, but no Sayaka. So that's funny. That's funny. In the final pull from the sisters, I think. Oh yeah, I think that might have been happening. The buff effect. So the important part about Tsuruno A4 is, like, every buffer A4 has this, where it gives you an SP on special attack, which is so incredibly fucking important. Sayaka isn't standard yet? Wait, I thought she was. Oh, you're right, Sayaka isn't standard yet. You're right, Sayaka isn't in the pulse yet. You're right. I didn't get Kaede either, so I guess I can take all of what I just said and apply it to Kaede, because my Kaede is still A0. But I have A4 Momoko now, and A4 Momoko is not good. A4 Momoko is not, it's not good. Yeah. How does she scale on special? Critical damage goes up, damage goes up by quite a bit. I should give her that. Yeah, that part doesn't matter. What is this looking like? Good enough. Yes, I guess in the pulse. I said that multiple times now. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm stupid now. So if Momoko is like the worst attacker in the game right now, sadly. I will use Momoko instead of Yachiyo. I mean, if you have whale resources, your attacker is not gonna be the weak spot. Like the rest of it, like if you have whale resources, the rest of your team is gonna be so powerful, you can basically use whatever attacker you want for the most part, right? If you're talking about score attack, in score attack specifically, right now you're gonna use someone who can cleave, like Momoko, because you can get a high score by cleaving the ads, which Yachiyo can't do. So this is the best team I can muster against this boss, and I think I'm still gonna get absolutely fucking destroyed immediately. I'm not even getting a turn beforehand? We're that slow, really? I was supposed to weaken the boss before the boss gets a turn, but that didn't even happen now. At least Serena's gonna break really fast, right? Oh my god. The boss... You really need so many fucking debuffs. I need to move my Ren to the side, by the way, so that she gets that turn instead of Rina. Did the boss just resist that debuff? It doesn't mention debuff resistance, but I think that boss just resisted that debuff. Huh. Oh, increases damage taken and debuff resistance. So the more debuffs it has, the more resistance it has to more debuffs. Oh. Yeah. It resists the debuff again. So only have one debuff on there now. Now I know what people were saying, because I remember someone when Chaos came out, someone in, I think it was the Chaos channel, said that Sayaka A4 is required for this fight. Required, like hard required. And she is. Sayaka A4 is hard required for this fight. Why? Sayaka gives you a debuff, which weakens the boss. Like, the boss is weaker the more debuffs are on the boss. So you get it. You get that. But specifically A4. Why specifically A4? So here's the thing. The boss the boss reduces the amount of healing you get and reduces the amount of barrier you get. So you can't use healing, you can't use barrier. The only way to actually survive is to have damage reduction. What gives damage reduction? Defense gives damage reduction. So for example, a Sana with her special ability who can stack up defense takes too long, takes way too long, doesn't work. Her special attack reduces damage and it takes too long, What else reduces damage? Well, Kirika reduces damage a little bit with her passive, 20%, right? But 20% is, it's not enough, right? 20% is still not enough. 10% is just not enough, right? But also she's dark type, so she dies herself. But the thing is, Defender A4, let me read Defender A4, increases all allies' defense by 20%. That is about a 20%, somewhere around 20% less damage taken. In crit team, the Sana stacks fast. You need it on turn 0. That's not, you can't stack it that fast. You also can't get your special out that fast. Yeah, but yeah, so all allies defense by 20% means everyone takes about 20% less damage immediately. And Sayaka herself stacks defense up while she attacks, which includes when she gets a counter. So immediately everyone has 20% defense and takes like 10% less damage. And immediately when the boss attacks and Sayaka counters, everyone gets even more defense. And Sayaka, of course, also has a shield that doesn't do that much, but at least she has a little bit of a shield that also helps a little. So you kind of need Sayaka A4. Because you need this passive. This passive right here is required because you can't use barrier, you can't use shield. You need damage reduction. This is damage reduction. That's why you need Sayaka specifically at A4. So yeah, I can't continue Chaos at all. Like, I can't continue Chaos until I get Sayaka A4, which means I can actually like reset this party and like throw it away because there's no point. Like, I don't need this party anymore. I need Sayaka A4 before you can even try this Chaos boss. Yeah, we're in A4 Sayaka right now. It's not in the binary, isn't standard. She'll be standard at some point. And maybe if my Kirika gets A4 and like some other characters get released, like it's possible that other characters like that get released in the future plus Kirika A4 may actually be enough, right? There's still a chance that something like that happens. But right now I need to do something. So here's the thing, should I have player match number 1 as my icon? Or should I have the Chaos as my icon? Where is it? Is that the Chaos icon? Yeah, should I have the Chaos as the icon? I feel like I should take the rank number 1. because it's more obvious. Because the Chaos, the one for Chaos Garden Witch looks the same as like Nightmare Garden Witch, and it looks like I have the one for Nightmare, and that's just not it. But at least the one for number 1, that one's obvious, right? That one's obvious what it is. So I'm gonna use that one. But yeah, we done it. A4 Sayaka required. That's insane. That is actually insane. But yeah, I'm gonna get another 5-star later today when the daily reset happens from the 15 pulls, 15 medals, because every time you roll on the free daily gacha that is currently running, you get a medal, and at 15 you can get this one right here. There's only one of them in here, which means that after this one you can get the other keys. Some people have said, oh, you should buy only the Magia keys instead of this one, or maybe you should get this one. I'm gonna just get the 4-star ones, but it doesn't really matter that much. The rate is 3-star for all of these, and I'm gonna take the coins instead. I'm just gonna take the 25 medals instead. Is Soul Scar Rich Nightmare easy? Yeah, trivial, absolutely trivial. But Chaos is something different. I hope you got Pluvia. I think my Pluvia is A5. But yeah, I hope for you it's Pluvia. For me, I hope it's Mummy, because Mummy A4 would be a game changer. Same with Kirika. Like, Kirika A4 would be a game changer for me, and Mummy A4 would be a game changer. But Mummy is only A2 right now. She still needs 2 Ascensions to get there. So that's what I need, at least on my side. I also, by the way, have all my 5 coins for this still, because they don't run out. Like, these coins don't run out, and I'm gonna wait until they add more 4-star characters, and then I can immediately get them. But yeah, that's, I think, it for today. I want to check something. Can you... Not stream health. There's no way to run a poll on YouTube, right? Does YouTube have any special thing you can do? What is this? Make a super chat. No, I don't want to do that. You can't make like a poll on YouTube. Can you do anything on YouTube? Like anything? No, you can't do shit on YouTube. You can? How? So looking through all of the special things. I can run an ad. I can create a highlight video, stream marker, share. Nope. Manage. Exit stream. No, I don't want to exit stream right now. Channel level settings. Nope. Not seeing it. Engage with your audience. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Jesus. Ask a question. I want to do something. Yes and no. Because I would end stream right here, but I want to give you guys a choice to do something else instead. Did that work? Oh yeah. Since this game is like basically Stariel, and last time I showed off something with Stariel, people were like, hey, that's pretty cool. I was like, maybe I can actually show you some more stuff in Stariel. So, and while the poll is running, I'm gonna take a piss, and then we're gonna see what the poll says. When's my next stream? In a week, because then we get... Wait, no, not in a week. In 2 weeks. We're gonna get the next characters, or character, I don't know how many we're gonna get, in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, we're gonna get the next one. So yeah, do the poll, guys. 87% said yes. That means we're going to Star Rail right now. Isn't that funny? Okay, the people have spoken. All Nightmare Until Target are fairly easy, yep. And some Nightmare bosses specifically need specific units to make it way easier. You can still do all of Nightmare with only like 4-star units, but you need like very specific setups and very specific characters at some point. Like at least 4-star characters. Okay, let's see. Window capture, can we do it to... There we go. It's gonna show my email address on screen. Well, only part of it at least. Whatever. I need to turn this shit down. Wait, it doesn't show my email address. Nice. At least I think it did. Window capture might not update. I might have to do game capture. Hold up. There we go. It's not... Come on. Scale to screen. Where's scale to screen? What? Nope, that ain't it, Chief. Good enough. Okay, when's my next stream? So yeah, in 2 weeks when the new update comes. Description of the trophies is different. So a plat trophy says award for this score attack, where my gold trophy didn't. Huh. The platinum trophies might be specific, like special trophies only for like the top, by the way. So yeah, my herd is, by the way, pretty cracked. Just saying, my herd is cracked as fuck. Generally, this team is cracked as fuck, but this is not about this team. By the way, if you roll for Trivia's personal instead of using this one, something wrong with you. This one's way better than a personal, by the way. Anyway, pure fiction. That ain't it. So if you don't know about what Star Rail's endgame is like, there's basically 3 endgame modes, and every 2 weeks one of them resets. So I think this is the next one that resets, so in 10 days this one resets, and then in 24 days this one resets, and then in 38 days this one resets. So every 2 weeks one of these will reset, right? And ultimately they're all very much similar, just use 2 endgame teams and that's about it. So the point of this system is basically you're gonna have to play a special rule set with 2 teams against 2 bosses, and you're gonna have to clear within a certain number of turns. Like you have to clear fast enough, basically. The second part of this team kind of sucked, but I think it's fine. Yeah, we're good enough, whatever. Should we do Acheron team instead? We could do an Acheron team instead. Could press the delete key. Fuck it, delete key? Okay, let's do something special. Let's do delete key. Fuck it. Okay, that's this. You just slap your custody team on everything. If it works, it works, you know? Okay, so unlike in etc., you actually run around with your characters, of course. So this is my characters. I'm running around. Ha ha ha. Using my pre-battle buffs, and then we go. Auto battle right now. Okay, so here's the thing about the battle system. I didn't turn on the audio. Hold up. Here's the thing about the battle system of Star Rail. It's the exact fucking same. So if you haven't seen Star Rail before, this might look familiar to you. This might look very fucking familiar to you. Basically every single position of every single UI element is the exact same as in etc. Down to fucking everything. So, yeah. Some might say that etc. kind of, you know, copied from Star Rail, but the only people who are saying that are people who are speaking the truth. So, what do we have? Sadly though, I can't skip old animations. We actually have to see all the old animations every single fucking time. And I swear, now when I'm playing Star Rail, every time I use an old animation, I'm trying to press the right side of the screen to skip, but I can't. And it kind of sucks. Like I want to press it, but I can't. Like, I can't do it. I can't skip it. You got A1 congratulations, Nyanchu! Nice! Shocking, a bit disappointing, but mostly don't care. It's a fun game, it's a fun game. Yeah. Like, I don't even think it's like that big of a deal at all that it copied this heavily from Star Rail, because Star Rail is a good game, and Etc. is a good game, so, yeah. It doesn't really matter that much. And it still has at least enough of its own stuff that it does for it to feel different. Like, the two still feel different. And that's the important part. I should update my stream. Okay, Trippy? Probably not, actually. You know what happens in the story? Trippy is not okay. Stream failed to update? What do you mean stream failed to update? I guess we're not updating the stream right now. Well. What if that gadget is a bit more friendly than others? Yeah. It is actually true that Star Rail is the more friendly gacha of the two. But here's something interesting. Got no one is okay in the story? Okay, I'm gonna raise my hand, and while my hand is raised, I'm gonna talk about Star Rail spoilers for the current story for like 1 or 2 sentences. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, mute until my hand goes down. Yeah, so in the story, in Star Rail right now, basically everyone is fucking dead. Basically everyone. But we figured out that the entirety of Amphodios is basically a big time loop that has been looping for maybe thousands of years, and we're now in between loops, and we've become aware that it's a loop, so we're trying to break out of the loops in between time loops. And what the reason why it's a time loop in the first place is because Final is becoming a Lord Ravager, and which you have to stop Final from becoming a Lord Ravager, which so far we've done a terrible fucking job at. So hopefully we're able to break out of the time loop by stopping Final from becoming a Lord Ravager, and maybe Serene will be the way to break it, and Serene is maybe half of March 7th, so March 7th is somehow gonna help us break out of the time loop. Jesus fuck. Yeah, the story is kind of weird. The story is fucking crazy. Usually, by the way, I do everything on auto battle because here's the thing about auto battle in Star Rail versus Etc. The Star Rail auto battle is like really good, like really good. And Etc. isn't. Etc. basically doesn't have an auto battle. Etc. doesn't really have an auto battle system. It's just use skill and special all the time as much as you can. But Star Rail auto battle actually has like rules and systems in place for every single character. Like every single character has their own rules that it follows specifically for auto battle. So your team actually does really well. In fact, some players are so bad at the game that auto battle is better than them. And right now I'm not even paying attention, and because I'm not paying attention, it's possible that I'm doing mistakes that auto battle wouldn't. Because auto battle is actually good. Skygo is also okay? No. I think it was from post-game content. I say post-game content, like post-story content. You can run around the Dark Side Sky Temple, and if you run around Dark Side Sky Temple, I think you can find a note or a message that talks about what happened after you left Hyacinth. She's not okay. She's not okay. Sorry, Rekka to you. Okay, this team should get maximum points, but since I'm not paying attention and just pressing buttons, we might not get it. Also, I have no fucking idea how the second side is gonna go. Like, second side might actually go really badly. I have to end the... Where is it? Yeah, the poll. I have to end the poll myself, by the way. But here's the interesting part about the poll. The poll doesn't tell me how many people actually voted. It just shows me the percentages. I don't know how many people voted. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not enough yet, no. Storytelling is trash though. I think the story in storytelling in Amphodios is generally really good. Again, he's getting absolutely fucking shreked here. You can't do shit. But wait, my Fush 1 is jacked as fuck. It's one of the most jacked Fush 1s you'll ever see. At C0 that is. I don't have any of the constellations, but or rather at E0. Is it E0? Yeah. But for being E0, she's one of the most jacked Fush 1s you'll ever see. They put a lot of effort into actually raising her relics and shit. Which is something you can't do in etc. And I'm gonna be that one guy that says, actually, relic system are okay. Maybe we can argue about how much RNG should be in the relic system. We can argue about that, but the existence of a system like or at least similar to the relic system at least means that you're able to put in extra effort. You're able to put in extra effort into raising a character's power. And you see what happens in a game like etc. where you can't do that, where when you pull a character, you just level them to max magic level, and they're done. They're maximum power level, and you can't get them any more powerful no matter how much effort you put into them. Your A5 Homoda is going to be the exact same as everyone else's A5 Homoda, and that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that I can't really say, this is my Homoda, who is more powerful than other Homodas because I put so much effort into her. I can't do that. I can't put more effort into my Homoda to make her more powerful than other people's Homoda. But in Star Rail you can, because you can farm for better relics. And people are kind of missing that part of the mechanic, that a mechanic like that is really important for having more motivation to keep playing and to feel better about your characters. Oh wait, now it says, now after I close the poll, it actually says it down here. 18 votes. Interesting. Hey, thank you for hanging out, Rabbit Rampage, and I hope to see you again as well next time in 2 weeks, like I said. Here's one thing about etc. by the way. When you click on someone's ultimate, you have to commit to it. You can't back out of ultimates like you can in etc. So that's actually something that etc. has over Star Rail. Okay, so I haven't tested this team out on this side before, so this team might fucking suck on this side. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out together. Did they really put a higher scene's potential death in a note after the story? Yeah. Yeah. This ult is cool though. You have to press the buttons yourself, by the way. My account is A2 with signature, by the way. She's kind of good. Sadly, I don't have the skill points. Never mind, I do. Also, here's an important part also about playing on PC. I can use my keyboard to play the game. I don't have to keep clicking everything with my mouse. I can just have the keyboard and click, for example, Q for normal attack right here. Or press 2 for Akoron ult. Like ults are 1 through 4. Next time it would be 1 through 5. Committing to an action, like right now the action that is selected is my ult. I can just keep pressing space to do it. Like you can play it entirely with just keyboard, because everything has keyboard support, which is something that I desperately want from etc. as well once it comes out on PC, that I don't have to keep clicking every single button. I can actually just press Q and E, for example, for normal attack and skill. Or pressing space to commit to something. Like, that's really important, actually. Akaron's sitting in the back waiting for me to actually care about a team comp. You know, the cat just released, or some people call her the car, and she's really, really good in Akaron team comps. But she's only maybe slightly better than Chao Chu, so it's maybe not worth it to roll specifically for her just for that, because she's only like slightly better than Chao Chu. And I know that there's going to be an update to Silverwolf, and I've seen Silverwolf's updated kit. I've seen the updated kit of Silverwolf, of Blade, of Kafka, of Jingliu, of... There's one more. Or was it actually these four? I think it was these four that get updated kits. They're really fucking good. Kafka becomes way better. Kafka basically becomes a fucking super Nihility support. So he doesn't have to carry anymore, he actually becomes a Nihility support, but a really fucking good one. Blade scales entirely off of HP now and has way better scaling, so Blade actually becomes really fucking good now. Jingliu is gonna scale entirely with HP, only with HP. No longer attack scaling. You have to throw away all of Jingliu's stuff, by the way, because now she only scales with HP, and she looks way fucking better now as well. But the important part is Silverwolf now basically becomes AoE and can do a whole bunch of more stuff, and I think can apply a lot more debuffs more frequently, which means that Silverwolf might actually be the next best partner for Akaron, which is interesting. So yeah, Silverwolf might be the new best partner for Akaron, so... You don't need to roll for the cat. You really don't need to roll for the cat. It's kind of funny that Silverwolf's like, basically all these cards are going to be meta again. Do you think the army siblings are worth pulling? Hell, me feel when it comes to you. Yeah, it kind of depends. So, if you already have Pluvia Magica Madoka, then you don't really need Tsukuyo. And if you already have a really good Ren, then you don't really need Tsukasa, but they're both generally pretty good on their own. Like, both of them are generally really good, and they compare really well. Like, even if you have Pluvia and you roll for Tsukuyo, against dark, weak enemies, Tsukuyo is really good. Tsukasa also is better at applying debuffs generally than Ren, but only slightly better. So they have their own niche. They are generally rather good, but they're not that much better than current characters. That if you already have current characters that are really good, they're not like must-roll characters. That's basically what I would say. If you're a whale, you're rolling for them anyway. Like, if you're a whale, you're rolling for everything. Koshi? Koshi? Koshi is waist. Huh. Or belly, maybe? By the way, I've seen Finon's animations. And Finon's kit as well, but I've seen Finon's animations. If you thought that the animations for Castoris are kind of jacked, the animations... Wait, what's that? Oh, I thought that was Avenging, whatever. If you thought the animations for Castoris were kind of jacked, they went way fucking out of their way with Final. Because Final's animations are fucking insane. He has the most insane animations in the entire game by a long shot. And I think we just win here? At least we have like max score completion now. Like 60,000 is the kind of points you need. I have 60,000 now, good. Final wave. Okay, now we do this. I think we're out of sync. No, not out of sync. That was perfect. Good. There's so many fucking numbers on screen all the time. Jesus Christ.
お褒めにあずせっかくですからぜひ召し上がってください。
遊んだ。
Okay, I think we're on final cycle now, but we're gonna get another ult here. They did pretty well, everything considered. Our tuning on Sunday is fucking sublime. It is absolutely perfect. Exactly one speed less. Like, look at that on the left side, Akaron, and then immediately is Sunday. That is, oh, that is peak, absolute peak.
気をつけて。
涙雨降りてあふれる。
ベッド。
Bonk.
すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか、買いだ。
またか。
Okay, we're about done with this in just a
あが
bit.
く必要はすべてが消える。
呼ぶ声がする。供養され。
あなた涙雨
Okay, and then the stream is gonna be done.
降りてあふれる。
It didn't extend the stream by that long, but I think it was still worth it. Just for the people who are interested.
引導を渡そう。
八角をお褒めにあずせっかくですからぜひ召し上がってくだ
So
さい。
the other team was a Firefly break team, and that Firefly break team got like 26,000 on this side, and I think this one got like 30,000 on this side, so that's pretty
気を
good.
つけて。
Actually get another ult, Jesus.
降りてあふれる。
And that's it. Yeah, new record, nice. Firefly break team is like falling behind, man. I really need more stuff for my break team. Oh yeah, in this game, break teams are actually a thing because Break Effect actually does stuff in this game. Wow. Insane. Can I show off a boss fight before I end? Because I don't have any left. Can you enter even if you can't? Can't claim it. Continue the challenge. You can still do it if you can't actually. Okay. Because I want to let you guys listen to the music for this one. There's a reason why I want to let you guys listen to the music for this one. Because here's the weird part. You might think that, you know, Madoka Magica, it's got the music, right? The soundtrack is really good, but the soundtrack for Star Rail is actually better than the Etc. soundtrack, and you'll see why once we get to the final phase of this fight. Gotta do it on auto battle though.
ないんだから。ひらげごま夢中になっちゃえ。いい頼り。
But yeah, this will be the last thing we do today.
この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。
いけー。
魂を狙い撃つ。
Are you willing to do something?
消化消化。思考が広がる。崩れちゃえ。人事。
This will be the last thing for today, but we're gonna enjoy this.
西風になって出発。答えはないんだから。
Phase 2.
音量変換。いらげごま夢中になっちゃえ。
This boss fight is really fucking fast if you haven't heard a team, because Herda is really good against this boss. Generally against most bosses that aren't just pure single target.
思考を広げる。崩れちゃえ。
魂を狙い撃つ。
答えはないんだから。西風になって出発。
Okay, final one. This is why I turn off the music.
変換まとめてかかってきてイラゲ5万夢中になっちゃえ砲丸を持ってみるべし
It's not running out yet.
思考を広げて崩れちゃえ
So this song has a drop, and I actually control the drop myself. So I have a button on the right side of the screen on R. And when I press the button, let's see how well this like syncs up. I don't know. Here you go. And then the music changes. And this is why I say that Star Trek actually kind of wins the music battle between the two games. That said, everyone still watching has probably played this already, so I can't figure anything new.
好奇心答えはないんだからいけそろそろつく西風になって出発 イラゲ5万
I think I might kill almost. That's gonna be it. So yeah, that's the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for hanging out for today. Like I said, next stream is going to be in 2 weeks. That said, I do plan on having more streams generally because there's going to be some Toho games that are going to come out soon. I know there's one coming out in August, the actual main Toho game, but generally, when some of these games come out, I'm probably going to stream them. So I'm going to be streaming those probably. But yeah, that was that. Thank you everyone for joining, and I'll see you in at most 2 weeks. Bye!